So my best performing video is my 460 hours for this, a questionable guide to fuel cells. I don't know why it's my best video. I was just trying something different, something silly, something maybe to entertain. And I think a couple nuggets of good tips in there. And now with the 1.2.20.0 patch, I figured let's do it again. Because now we can actually harness vehicles across maps without disassembling them. So let's make an updated guide. And in this one, I'll compare a Hagga Basin power cell run versus a deep desert power cell run. Let's get to it. It's just that color swatch looks so good. Anyways, like last time, get the best cut array tool you can make and also spec your points into mining so you can harvest the most efficient. I only have one spare point and I don't feel like resetting my tree right now, so I'll just put the one in. So we're going to compare the Hagga Basin fuel cell run versus the deep desert fuel cell run. And I'll start a timer and we'll see which one's faster. First we'll start with the Hagga Basin run. So if we look at the map, I am on the eastern edge of the map, almost exactly 3 o'clock. Now I know there's more cells to the northwest, that's what some helpful commenters talk about. But for me, I'm just going to do a little run around my base. And my closest fuel cells are actually these 3 here. So this one, and then the next one is this one, and then there. So there's 3 up there. And that's also a little tip if you didn't know about this. If you discover nodes, they'll show up on your map when you zoom in. So I've flown around and these are the closest fuel cells, these 3. There's one way down to the south, but those 3 are the ones we're going to aim for. Hagga Basin fuel cell farming really is dependent on your location and the weekly reset of the fuel cell nodes. Regardless of the time results, we're going to see that the deep desert is just much more plentiful. Alright, we made it back in. Now, let me show you how much I got inside our buggy. Run over here to the storage container so we can utilize the drop down. So we got about 5 stacks, just short of 5 stacks. Now it's time for the deep desert run. Now the carrier is very expensive, so if you don't have a carrier, then Hagga Basin is easily the winner of this one. But we're gonna give it a shot with the carrier and see how much more efficient it is. Okay, so the deep desert run took 11 minutes and 38 seconds for a full buggy. Now it's time to do some math. So let's do Hagga Basin. Let's do HB. So that took us 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That gave us almost 5 stacks. It was 4 stacks, and there's 500. Let's do that So, we got 540 per minute or 860 per minute. Overall, deep desert is faster. You might be able to get these a quicker 2300 if you need 2300, but if you have a big base, the deep desert is worth it. 860 cells per minute. Okay, so we've established the carrier buggy to the deep desert is faster. But I want to share an additional tip to help you push those fuel cells farther, especially if you're planning on taking a break and you're not backing up your base. And that tip is to turn off your machines, so like your refiners, your repair stations, everything that's using power. And right now I have it at 3 days, 6 hours, 23 minutes. And I'm going to go turn everything off, and you will see this number jump way up. So let's turn off this recycler. So you just go to general settings and then you hit disable under power. Then that turns it off. So let me go run around my base real quick. Turn everything off. Here's a repair station. Disable. You can start seeing the power go down. Jump up here to my big machines. My large spice refinery. Just that one saved me 500. Now you can't, not that I know of, you can't turn off your lights everywhere, but those also consume a small amount of power. Let's turn off these big ones. For 150. 40. 40. This one's probably a lot too. 150. Now the repair station, I keep these around just so it's easy to repair on the fly. Keep a lot of water and repair stations around. Oops, that one was already off. Now I have these large spice generators. I only turn them on when I need extra power for the big things. So I'm going to turn these off too, just to save my spiced fuel cells. They're kind of expensive. Require spice and irradiated slag. Since I'm not using my big machines, I'm going to be turning these off. So even removing that power generation, our number is still going to be huge. I might have like one machine on somewhere around the base. So let's check before. It was 3 days before. Now it's 20 days. So if I needed to, I could take a 20-day break theoretically. Unfortunately, taxes are a thing. So yeah, as long as you pay your taxes, then your base will also have your shields up. Cool little tip. Hopefully that helps you. Hope you had a good time. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.